Hi everyone, welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. I didn't get a chance to mention this new drop in the What's New video. I caught on to it a little too late, but we're getting straight into review, and it's going to be a redo actually of the FITGLOW Beauty Conceal Plus, because what? They have introduced some new colors, shade expansion, more people being able to use the product. Love it. And it's a product that I also love. I reviewed it quite a while ago, I think right when it first launched. So I thought, why not? Let's share again. I'm going to show you me applying it. I'm going to share all the shades with you. And this is one of the best concealers on the market. I'm so excited to share it with you. So like I said, it's called the Conceal Plus. It is from FITGLOW Beauty. It looks a little something like this. Really, really cute packaging, sleek from FITGLOW always. Little water droplets on top with the shades on the bottom. When you open it up, it is just your traditional doe foot applicator. And what is nice about this is the suction on it is really quite strong, so you never are going to be overly applying product, which my philosophy with makeup overall is just I would rather build product up than blend it away and remove it. It is just a more difficult job. There's nothing to really say about it. So that's the packaging. It's quick, it's easy, it's functional. I like it. It's good for putting on any sort of pimples, good for taking underneath the eyes, etc. But not only have they come out with some new shades, which we're going to get into, the concealer is $42, by the way. 6.2 milliliters worth of product. And not only that, it's called the Conceal Plus because it does more than just conceal. It is marketed to be a full coverage concealer. I would say it is more of a medium, but buildable, so keep that in mind. But this is also to help diminish dark circles and wrinkles, all while providing you with some coverage, which I love. Really beautiful active ingredients in here that I will include down below so you can read about them a little bit more at length, because I am trying to get to the point today, ladies and gentlemen. But with the new shade releases, they have also come out with this amazing dual-ended brush. I'm going to be using this in the demo for you. This is the Conceal and Correct brush, and I love it because I do love this flat end here for applying their Eye Bright, which is their correcting product, which we'll talk about here in a second. And then it has this amazing divoted, pinched, interesting little brush that's perfect for getting around the nose, underneath your eyes, around the lips. Anything you want to do, I can imagine this being amazing for a nose contour as well. Just buy a few of them while you're at it, and it is their same Teddy brush hairs, which are these ultra plush synthetic fibers that just blend product like a dream and look absolutely divine and look absolutely divine. I meant they feel absolutely divine and blend your product into looking equally divine. Now, before we get into the demonstration here and the swatches of the colors, I wanted to quickly share their Eye Bright product. I also will be briefly demonstrating this as well. If you find that you have really, really dark circles, something like this is sort of what you need, because if you put concealer on top of it, this concealer is really not guilty of it at all, but just rule of thumb in general, depending on the darkness of your under eyes, it can make this area just look gray, and it's still equally drawing attention there as opposed to brightening up and making the product look better. This pale yellow shade corrects that sort of blue tinge, and I like using that end, applying that, and then the concealer applies beautifully, perfectly, like a dream on top. Doesn't disturb it, doesn't make product move around, doesn't sit weird in the fine lines and wrinkles. Nothing you need to worry about here. This is another good one, and highly recommend if you find that you have very dark circles like myself. So I am wearing the Eye Bright on this eye here, not here, but the concealer on both sides. But we're getting there. So before, I believe there was only 5 or 6 shades of the product. We have expanded. So I'm just going to go down the line and quickly share these products with you. I will also have a little guide down below. This will sort of help you if you use the Vita Active Foundation, this shade range. They have corresponding shades to go with it. So it could kind of help you in the buying process. If not, free 3 samples with every order. This is included. I would grab 1 or 2 and see which shade works best for you. So we have the shade C1. We also have the shade C2. One of the new shades is the shade 2.5. We have these half shades I love. They're so good for kind of filling in the gaps with those who couldn't really find a perfect shade for them. We have the shade C3. C3 is my perfect shade. If I want something a little bit brighter, I would use 2.5. Now that I have it. Before I was using the shade 2, it was ever so slightly a little too cool and too pale for me, so I had to use it sparingly. They've also come out with the shade 3.5. We have the shade 4, the shade 4.5, the shade 5, and the shade 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shades of concealer now. Of course, there's always room for more, but we're getting there. So if you have tried to love this foundation, cannot find a shade that works for you, there are some new ones, and they're kind of difficult for me to describe, so I didn't really want to go there. I'd rather just show you an image, you see for yourself, and I will have that little description list down below to better assist you. Now that we've talked about the product, we've talked about the new brush, everything, it's all great, it's all wonderful. I use it in every single tutorial, you guys know that. This, however, is so unique and different. I love this because I always apply a little concealer around the nose and on my chin, and this is a great way to really keep that coverage nice and full because the sponge will always absorb the product. You can't really help it. So I like both of these products for application. We have the dual-ended brush, like I said, and here I have the Hint Beauty Flawless Complexion Sponge. The 100% pure sponge is also great and will also do. But that's everything, you guys. I'm going to quickly cut away into a little demonstration for you, and then that's it. Okay, so I wanted to do a quick demo so you guys can kind of see how I like to apply the product, how exactly it looks. And though I've shown this to you before, we're just gonna bring it on home again. So I did already apply some foundation. I do have the Cure Weiss Cream Foundation on. I wear the shade Paper Thin, and I applied that just as usual. And I do have the under eyes prepped already with the FITGLOW Beauty Vitis eye cream, I believe it's called, or eye firm or something like that. But that's my go-to every day. I love that stuff. So I'm just gonna take the shade C3, which is my perfect match, and I'm just gonna take this directly under the eye. Typically, I would be applying this under both of my eyes at the same time, but I do want to show you guys the difference. I am going to apply a little bit right there. I always like a little extra coverage under the nose. I get right around my lip, and I'll also typically take it on the chin. So as you know, they do have this new brush. I like a sponge for under the eyes. However, I do also really like this for blending in around my face. This little curved part is so phenomenal for around the nose. And what's great about this is, like, sponges do soak up product. I'm just really picky about how my under eyes look. And not that I don't like this product under my eyes, I do, with the brush. It's just sponge is usually what I go to. So I'll probably start blending in. You can see how quick and easy that was. Boom, boom, boom. Any sort of spot concealing. This is great for laying down the eye bright as well. So I am just going to go ahead and I'm going to start blending this in. I'm going to do the difficult areas, like right in here is nice to get very bright because it's super dark there. So I'll just take this across my eyelid, and then I'm just going to kind of lightly press this in, and then I'll move to the sponge. And the sponge will just kind of give that little bit more natural look. I'm going to apply just a dot more. Just a dot here and there. And this is great because I think it does a really good job at covering up the dark circles, even if you don't use the eye bright. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll use eye bright on the other eye just so you guys can kind of see the difference. But I do also just want you to see this product on its own, nothing else interfering. So now that I have blended that in, I am going to zoom in for you guys, and you can see the difference just in coloration immediately. I know that, but you can also see how nicely it's sitting underneath my eyes. And then, of course, I do set this product, but I want you to see it before and after the setting process. This is scaring me. But you can see, though it isn't completely all out, what I like about this doesn't make my under eye area gray. And again, this is where I'm going to go in with the eye bright. The eye bright I do use very frequently, but not every single day, just depending. It's an extra step. You can see around my nose how nicely it blended. Seamlessly around the chin, pairs really nicely with that foundation. Great over the eye. So I'm just going to take the Bamboo Blur Powder from 100% here, and I'm just going to lightly set the under eyes and show you guys that this powder with that is also a great pairing because it's not emphasizing any wrinkles, it is not making it look crepey, but it is definitely setting it into place. All right, you guys, demo done. talking done, swatch is done. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to leave me a comment down below. I am gonna have a updated swatch photo down below now that we have some gorgeous new shades added. I hope that this allows some more of you to play with the product. And if you finally can, give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know how pumped you are in the comments down below. And any questions, anything, difficulties you're having with the product, let me know. I'm here to help you guys, and I hope that my demonstration helped you as well. I like to be as thorough as possible. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Yay for new colors being released. Yay to FITGLOW. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.